Hello and welcome to Irish Eyes on Wrestling, Week 17, Part 1. I'm Carl Sherlock, at Carl Sherlock on Twitter, and today I'm just going to talk about the news. CM Punk has been pulled from all live events leading up to WrestleMania so that he can heal for and be fresh for his big match against The Undertaker. Punk is expected to remain off Raw live events for the short term after WrestleMania as well, so he can heal up from nagging injuries. Don't worry though, that's only for the ones in America. He will still be doing the European tour, so I can't wait to see him, to be honest. It's going to be great in the next couple of weeks. Divas WrestleMania. Word from the weekend was that there's no Diva matches penciled in yet for WrestleMania 29, but the Divas would be using some segments. There is the huge possibility though of an 8 Divas tag team match between the Bella Twins, Tamina Snuka, and a heel Layla against Caitlyn, Cameron, Naomi and Maria Menounos, who we seen last year as well. One of the names discussed internally for the WWE Hall of Fame last week was former WWF Tag Team Champion Dominic DeNucci, who trained Mick Foley and is close with Bruno Sammartino. With Booker T being announced this week though, it's possible that that is it for this year's class of 2013. Former TNA knockout Hamada recently returned to action in Mexico and reportedly expressed interest in joining WWE during a media interview. Kofi Kingston news. There has been discussions about turning Kofi Kingston heel, with the idea that he's talented but has been booked in a way that he'll never be able to get him over as a top babyface without a heel turn and then push first. I'd kind of have to agree with that, because they've tried many times with Kofi Kingston and it just hasn't worked yet for some reason or another. We can see he's very talented in the ring, but will a heel push work for him? That's the big discussion. I haven't a clue, to be honest. Now, excuse me if I get this name wrong. Quinn Ojinica, who is a 6'5", 295 pound offensive guard who has played for the NFL since 2006, will be attending the next WWE developmental camp in Tampa. He attended a camp a few months back and wasn't signed to a deal, but was asked to come back. He played with the Atlanta Falcons, the New England Patriots and most recently the St. Louis Rams for a few weeks last season before being released. He's been training for pro wrestling under former WWE and WCW star Mr. Hughes. Raw rating was down again this week. The March 18th episode did a 3.08 rating with a 4.25 million viewers. And finally, a new change in WWE developmental is to give the talents bullet points instead of scripts and teaching them to do promos like it used to be done. Thank God! It's been noted that Triple H is far more old school in his thoughts on pro wrestling than Vince McMahon, and when he's in full control we will likely see storylines evolve back to a more believable and serious approach. Oh God, thank you Triple H. You could be the saviour of wrestling. You have no idea how much I alone, and I know everybody else, has been waiting to hear this news, that people can express themselves their own way and they don't have to read from a script straight away. Back to the way it was. It's brilliant. It's the best news I've heard in a long time, and I'm excited about it and I'm happy. It's brilliant. Thank you Triple H. I cannot wait till you take over this business, because it's going to be nothing but good. That's all I can see from it so far. Nothing but greatness is all I can see ahead. Anyway, that's the end of this show. I have a very, very special show on Sunday. Hope you all tune in for that. And I'll see you tomorrow for the Saturday show. This is the end of part 1. I'm Carl Sherlock, at Carl Sherlock on Twitter. You can see it down there. It's Carl Sherlock on Facebook. You can find that as well. Subscribe to the link to the channel on YouTube. And see you tomorrow. Salam.